Hey everyone. Boss just like freaked out for a second there. It is the 11th of May 2023. It's a Thursday morning at 9:45 in the morning. I have been awake since 7:15. I realized lying in bed this morning actually how many videos I've made about not setting my alarm because I set my alarm and then I don't get up and then I feel like a failure. Um, Thankfully, this whole feeling like a failure thing is starting to like ease, which is nice. Um, anyway, I did get up at 7:15 because I've been setting my alarm for 7:15 for the week because my friend Vada, I think that's how I'm meant to be pronouncing her name, but I've got no idea, has been ringing me, but she messaged me this morning and was like, I've got physio, so no phone call, and I was awake anyway, so that's cool. I thought I was going to go to my campus to do some studying, but I haven't actually heard from the person. So I've actually booked myself a massage for today. I found this like mobile massage person who comes to your house and is like this fantastic price. So I've booked that in for 1 p.m. for a couple of hours. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And in the meantime, I'm just reading my book, my Stephen King book. It's really good. I'm feeling really chill. I had planned on studying this week, but obviously I haven't. And I guess that's for next week. So Cassidy is, whenever she's back on Friday, I think, like has said that we might be able to organise like a regular sort of catch up that I can go up there, which would be so good. Especially since half of them are vegans. Or maybe not half, but a chunk of like they make vegan meals, which is awesome. Even though I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian. I have literally lived on cheese toaster sandwiches for an entire week. Yeah, that's what I've been having. I had 2 for this morning for breakfast. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm feeling really good. My experimental oil is, well, I'm enjoying it. I really wanted to take it first thing this morning because yesterday I took 0.8 at 9 a.m. and it kicked in around about 20 to 11. And so I'd planned to take a full meal when I woke up, like at 7:30. But because I didn't get my phone call, even though I was awake, so I do what I always do when I first wake up. I go to the bathroom and it's winter, so I turn my heat on, right? Because I just will not fucking freeze because of power and electricity and gas and bullshit. I just pay my bills when they come in. I am lucky and abundant in the sense that I'm pretty good with money and how I manage everything. Thankfully, that is the case given my circumstances. But the only other stuff I really need to do or want to do, like there's heaps I want to do, but it's not urgent. But I do need to chop up all the fucking cardboard to fit it in my recycling bin, which I'm really hoping has room in it. My ordinary bin does not, but I'm gonna borrow my neighbour's, so that's thankfully good. I found an air fryer. I don't know, do you want to say hello? I found an air fryer on Gumtree for $20, and it's like round the corner from me, and I was just like, if it's available tomorrow, can I come get it? And they said it's not available until after 3:30 tomorrow anyway. So I was like, sweet, I'll message you then if it's still available. I'll come get it, because I asked them why they're selling it, and their answer was it works perfectly fine, but now we have 2. And I was like, yep, cool, whatever. $20 is fine. So yeah, I'm very excited about this massage. It's fucking light, honestly, guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to my massage. I'm very much enjoying my book. I got to get the rubbish sorted out, but I managed to get through so many loads of washing. I've only got 2 loads left. One is all the wool stuff, and even though Andrew has told me exactly what I need to buy, I'll be honest and say there's a little part of me that's still just like, the jumpers are fucking gorgeous. They are just so beautiful. Like, as far as I know, they're already clean. Like, I don't really need to wash them. They've come from my friend, and I guess what I'm about to say might sound bad or weird, but like, I have a very sensitive sense of smell. Yeah, so I would say smell is probably my most heightened sense, right? It literally causes me to say out loud in public when I walk past people. I think the last time I did it was when I went to the movies with work on Saturday. I had to go and sort out the ticket money because I was like, I've definitely been charged wrong, because we were charged for like full adult prices, and I had joined the club and paid the premium amount for the year so that we would get 25% off the tickets, and that's 25% off a concession ticket. Though on saying that, there are so many different types of theatres this day and age that they all have different prices, so that was just confusing in itself. But anyway, we were definitely charged wrong, and I went back to ask about it and to get my coffee refunded, because I had ordered a coffee and I think I had like 2 mouthfuls, and it was just like, I'm not drinking this shit, and it cost fucking $4.85. So I was like, I just kept it and went to return it. And as I was walking to the ticket people, there was a man there on his phone, and he just smelled so fucking good that poor old Liv, who doesn't stop before she speaks out loud, was like, wow, you smell incredible. Just to this completely random person who I have no idea. And he just smiled and said thanks. But that's just like one of many hundreds of times that I do that. So the point with my jumpers is they're clean, they're beautiful, they're nice, but they obviously smell like my friend. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There are certain people's smells and scents I wanted. I would have given anything to get a fucking t-shirt from Randy. But anyway, like, my friend is beautiful, but I don't particularly want to be wearing these clothes that smell so much like her. And again, I don't know if that sounds bad. I would like to just wash them freshly. I know it's paranoia in my own head, because like Andrew showed me exactly what I need to get. We looked at the functions. Thankfully, I'm now aware that I'm definitely not wasting hot water with washing, because I couldn't remember. Like, I use my washing machine on the quick 30-minute one all the time. Any other fucking one I use feels like it goes for hours and hours and hours. And who wants your washing to be in the fucking washing machine for hours and hours and hours? Not me. Yeah? So, like I said, I used the 30-minute one and then the extra spin. On saying that, I'm pretty fucking sure I fucking shrunk some clothes by accident by putting stuff in the dryer yesterday. I actually paid more attention to what I was putting in the washing machine, and then I like separated the stuff I didn't want to go into the dryer into like in a laundry bag so I could just hang it out. But yeah, now that I'm actually saying this all out loud to all of you, I am thinking maybe I should just stop fucking around and just, like, I haven't even tried these jumpers on. I can tell by looking at them they're gonna fit me. And in all fairness, jumpers are what I've needed more than anything. So as the universe does, it has provided to me like these jumpers look like they're fucking expensive, yeah. And my friend has said she's very much one of the only buys brand stuff, whereas I don't know brands. I know the major ones, I guess, but never in my life would I buy something because of a brand. I just think that's ridiculous. But again, in all fairness, I like to shop out of hard rubbish and other people's clothes going to the op shop. So that's probably what, yeah? I'd rather spend money on people coming and giving me a massage, or, oh, there's lots of things I'd rather spend money on than fucking clothes, yeah? I have just thought of something. Obviously, I'm still looking for vehicles, I'm looking for vans, I'm looking for stuff. Like, I just waste so much time and effort on my phone. I just scroll and scroll and scroll. And I'm trying to really remember that I need to take my 5th Ritalin at 4 p.m. Not because I need to be awake, but because I need to be focused. This whole focusing bullshit thing does my head in. And I think I'm getting a little bit better at the not getting stuck, because I read a post on Reddit from someone with ADHD, and they'd written it in the sense of something like, when you see it, you do it. So as soon as I see something that I know needs to be done, say the dishes or the washing hung out or whatever the fuck it might be, I just do it in that moment, because I know as soon as I sit the fuck down and I bring out my book or I bring out my phone, I could be stuck for I don't even know how many fucking hours, yeah? So there's that, right? But anyway, my house is clean, needs a vacuum. It always needs a vacuum. I've definitely got no sort of anxiety around my house anymore, given how many houses I have now been to that I couldn't have imagined in a million years would be the way they are. And it's not me trying to be rude or judgmental or disrespectful or any of that stuff. I understand we all have our own shit going on. I fully appreciate that, yeah. But yeah, I used to spend a lot of time feeling like utter shit, thinking that I was just failing at literally every single thing in life, including keeping my house clean. Turns out my house is fucking clean as hell. It's just vacuuming. And I was going to do it last night, and then I remembered that I'd have to do it today anyway, so I thought, why bother, yeah? What are a few other things? I'm going to have to sort my phone out because it's got the timer again on it. I checked my plant yesterday. I probably should check my plant more often. I did it yesterday while on a video call with Cassidy. I've been having issues with a fucking moth that was eating one of the leaves, but when I went in and checked it yesterday, it's so much bigger. It's like twice the size it was, I think, when I looked at it last. No, that can't be right, because it wasn't that fucking long ago. Anyway, the water automatic system is a lifesaver. It's amazing. The plant looks fucking beautiful. The leaves are fine from what I can tell. So I don't know, the moth has obviously come out, which would be good. And the only other thing I wanted to note was I found a camper van, a fully decked out camper van that used to be an Apollo Bay. I think that's Apollo, like, camper vans, like the professional camper van company here in Australia had fitted out this van before the person who owns it now has it. It looks amazing. Like, it needs a rego and a roadworthy, but I've asked him all about that, because I said, look, my mechanic has said if I buy something that I need to obviously get it checked out, and I can't buy something without a fucking roadworthy certificate if I don't know what's wrong with it. And I've never ever bought something without one before, because paranoia, of course, and I just don't want to have to deal with that shit, yeah. But I do have an absolutely amazing fucking mechanic. The camper van is like 2011 model, I think it is. I think it's a manual, which is the only thing. I mean, I can drive a manual perfectly fine. The only reason I don't tend to drive them or buy them is the pain level that sometimes comes with it from driving. But yeah, it's got like a full, like, fridge, sink, like, lounge that turns into a double bed, a whole bunch of stuff, right? And it's maybe 1,000 or two more than what I could probably manage, yeah? The reason they're getting rid of it is because they've bought a newer, bigger one. So I did tell them I would call my mechanic and ask sort of what the go is, and apparently they're like 40 minutes from my mechanic, so I don't really know how any of that stuff works. But I've got to be honest and say I'm super keen to have a look, yeah? Oh, and the other thing on Gumtree that I found was there are apparently 2 trees somewhere on a nature strip that is 20 minutes from me that's abundant with black and green olives. And it was like, anyone interested in picking your own olives, let me know and I'll tell you the street. So I've got that sent to me as well. So I have heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff to do. None of it will be involved leaving my house because I did take oil this morning. Not until after breakfast, so it would have been more like huppas. No, I remember, actually, it was 9:07 a.m. Might write that down. And I need to get new syringes. I'm going to have to go to my pharmacy and take the bottle and ask, because I fucking swear to God, too much of the oil's dripping out. I wanted to take a full meal. I actually don't know what I took because too much of it was dropping and I didn't want to fuck around with it. So it was sort of like full but not fully full, if that makes any sense. So maybe between 0.7 and 0.89, I don't really know. Obviously I feel completely sober now, but it took an hour and 40 minutes yesterday, so it'll be interesting how long it takes today. And I mean, I fucking love massages. The fact that he's coming to my house, bringing a table, bringing everything, I don't have to leave, I don't have to do anything. And I mean, I'm going to be honest and say it feels like it's too good to be true, since apparently this person is completely qualified. But I swear to God, it's a $25 an hour. And I'm just thinking, that doesn't seem right, but who am I to question that? One of my biggest lessons in the last couple of weeks is, if something seemed too good to be true, do it before shit goes wrong, i.e. my bed. Yeah? So I saw the massage this morning. I messaged immediately. He has availability. It's all going down. I have cash, so it's fine. And obviously I will check in later and let you all know if it's worth it or not. So yeah, that's me for now. Sorry for the glare. I need to email the fucking tattoo people and be like, please give me some quotes. I need my butterflies and my quotes. Well, I want my written quotes, but I need prices. But yeah, that's it. Talk to you later. Happy Thursday.